Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about plagiarism. We'll discuss what plagiarism is, why plagiarism is committed, the consequences of plagiarism, and how to avoid plagiarism. Before we go into the formal definition of plagiarism, let us listen to the story of a young boy called Ted. Ted is a good little boy who loves all sorts of aircrafts. He is especially obsessed with helicopters and he spotted a beautiful toy helicopter at one of the biggest toy shops in the nearby shopping mall. He asked his father to buy him the helicopter and his father told him he would get it if he brought very good grades in his quarter-final. Unfortunately, Ted did not do very well and his father told him he was not going to get the helicopter until he brings good grades in the next quarter-final. Ted is very upset because he waited for so long and he told all of his friends the other day that he was going to get the helicopter very soon. Ted starts thinking of ways he could get the helicopter and he considers stealing money from his father's wallet. It's not something that he did before, but this time he is too tempted to do this. Otherwise, his friends will make fun of him. Ted also considers an alternative way, which is working really hard and securing good grades in the next quarter-final so that his father willingly buys him the helicopter. Maybe then he would be able to ask his father to buy him a toy car too. But Ted really can't decide. He is too tempted to steal the money and get the helicopter the very next day, but he is also thinking that maybe it is not impossible to wait for 4 more months and secure good grades in the next quarter-final. He's really torn between the two ideas. Could you help Ted to take a decision? What do you think Ted should do? And why? Do you think Ted should wait and work hard to achieve his goal since stealing is unethical? Or do you think it is alright to steal a little and he should go and get the helicopter by his stolen money? Well, the good news is Ted has finally taken a decision. Ted decided not to steal since stealing is unethical. He worked really hard and got very good grades in his quarter-final. His father bought Ted the toy helicopter as well as the toy car that he asked for. Ted is very happy now. He is proud that he took the right decision and earned his rewards. So, how is plagiarism related to that? And what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is also an unethical act which involves stealing. Plagiarism is stealing someone else's language, thoughts, ideas, or expressions and presenting them as one's own original work without acknowledging the original author. It may seem to be an insignificant matter, but in reality it is not. It is as grave as stealing material possessions or money, and people can even go to jail for plagiarizing. There are multiple reasons behind why people plagiarize. While some reasons involve evil intentions, most of them are unintentional or due to a lack of knowledge. Sometimes people are not aware of the serious consequences of plagiarism. As a result, they commit plagiarism in the hope of getting away with it. One of the most common reasons for intentional plagiarism is procrastination. Pushing away work till the 11th hour can result in failing to meet the deadline. To avoid such consequences, sometimes people commit plagiarism, which brings even more serious consequences. In addition to that, messy and disorganized research notes can make one confused about the accurate source of the work, which results in wrong citation or no citation at all, which is also considered to be plagiarism. Also, due to a lack of confidence, people sometimes refrain from writing on their own and decide to plagiarize. However, the most common reason for plagiarism is the lack of proper citation. There are severe consequences of plagiarism. For students, it will result in an F grade in the course, and for professionals, it will be the termination of their service. More serious consequences involve permanent expulsion from academic or professional institutions, as well as prison time and heavy fines. The basic way of avoiding plagiarism is acknowledging the source of information by using the proper citation style, such as APA, MLA, Harvard, Chicago, etc. Also, it is not a good idea to copy paste information directly from the source. There are three ways of using information written by other writers. Firstly, the whole text can be summarized in our own words by using proper in-text citation and reference. Secondly, a few sentences or a paragraph can be paraphrased in our own words along with proper citation. Also, quotations can be used to refer to someone else's work as long as the quotation is inside quotation marks and proper citation is included. That's all about plagiarism. In case you have any confusion, please read the chapter on plagiarism in your booklet. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to write an email to your teacher. Thank you so much for listening.